Hi everyone. Good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Happy Friday. It's good to see everybody in the chat, and thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with me at home. I wanted to get a stream in today, and so many of you guys asked me about my Loungeflys that I thought that I would, do a Loungefly live stream. Good morning, Laurie. Good morning, Tim, April, Shelby, Kathy A. Good morning. Good morning, M. Pedro, Luke, Tasha, Lindsay. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Liz. Good morning. Thank you to all the mods here hanging out. Good morning, Mama Bird. Ty, good morning. Okay, so we'll start off with, hi Esther, what is a Loungefly? And a Loungefly is a brand. Hello, Snowbird Magic and Tracy G. Good morning, Carol. The VBs, we'll say good mornings first. Natalie, hello. Lacey, good morning. Ola Mirabel, Jean Marie, good morning. Happy Friday. We're not going to discuss the date. Nothing, no like superstitious stuff here. Good morning, Darla. Thank you, Luke. So the pumpkin Mickey is actually a popcorn bucket. I just have it. So he is one of my favorite. He lights up. I'm pretty sure he lights up. Where's the little, I don't know. I haven't done that. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Anyways, it lights up and he's so cute. And so I envision having a house one day where I put all my decorations out and this is going to be there. Okay. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Darian. Charla, Terry P, Melanie. Was that last year's? I don't know. I think that's 2 years ago. So, that's, I feel like I have some other popcorn bucket. Oh, my other popcorn buckets are on the floor over there. I need more room. Good morning, Amy. Hi, John. John, I hope you're staying warm. Did you get snow? Iran, hello. So, first off, I'm going to talk a little bit what a Loungefly is, and if you're not familiar, I carry these bags almost every day in the park. They are themed little bags, and they come in so many, I guess, so many themes. Whether it's your favorite book, Universal, Disney, Dollywood. I mean, I have a Dollywood one right there. If you can think of it, they probably have your character or your theme to it. Hello, Renee. They are smaller than a normal backpack. But I do have some videos that show you how much I can fit in them. And I do, Mama Bird. I do. I need a room just for that. So we're working on it. How many Gaston cinnamon rolls will fit in a Loungefly? Kentucky Chucky, I would think quite a few. Hi, Donna. So Donna, you use these as your everyday purse. Yeah, I mean, I take them into the store with me. I do usually if I travel though, I like to have something a little smaller. So I know some people like to carry bigger purses around, and these are, I would say, the size of an average purse and what you can fit in a purse. But Loungefly is the brand, and they do have their own website. And then there are several stores outside of the Loungefly, like Funko. I guess Funko and Loungefly might be owned by the same people. Hi Julie, Lori, this story, hello. So, anyways, Funko brand and Loungefly kind of go hand in hand. But if you're coming to the parks, and like I said, whether it's Disney or Universal, you're going to find these bags throughout the parks. And some of them are park exclusive. And then you can buy all the other bags elsewhere. Hi, Stitch has a glitch. Okay, so Mary says, my Donald backpack didn't turn red when I took him to the park last time. He's been kept in the dark. Does yours still turn red? Mary, mine doesn't turn red anymore either. So the Loungefly we're talking about is Angry Donald. Angry Donald is up there on the wall. And so when that came out in the parks, that was a park exclusive bag. And when you take him into the UV light, he turns red. Mine doesn't work anymore. And so I don't know if it's only for a certain amount of time. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Miss Gail. Hi, Rhonda. But the last time I took him out, he did not work. So hi, Amber. Hi, Jamie Turner. I have had some people reach out to me and they said, could you show us your Loungefly collection? So what I am going to ask you is maybe, okay, hold on. Rochelle says, my 7-year-old has started her Loungefly collection and she has one of the new Stitch ones from the Poly. That's a fun one. I don't have a Stitch one and I need to get one because Stitch Day 626, June 26, will be coming up and I'm going to need a bag for that day. We do have a Loungefly support group. Thank you, Amber, for putting that on there. It's a Facebook group. So if you ever need help on selecting a Loungefly, or you want a suggestion, or you want help finding a Loungefly, or you just want support in buying a new one, we got you. Tammy, hello. The other thing is, like, I do have an Amazon storefront, and so I do have a Loungefly section in that storefront. And so I try to keep all the Loungeflys that I own in that storefront, plus some that I just like. And I think that either they're a really good price or they're really, really pretty. And I think, you know, you can go in there. And I usually have a selected 60 Loungeflys kind of in my store at all time. Okay, hold on. Let me get to the questions. What all do you carry in my Loungefly in the parks? When I use my JanSport backpack, it's bursting at the seams, and I'm not a vlogger. Okay, so Alexis, I don't have one. I actually emptied my Loungefly from yesterday because I'm switching it out. But I do have videos on my YouTube page, and it shows you what I carry in my Loungefly. So normally when I walk into the park, I have a cell phone, a gimbal, 2 sets of cords, a battery pack. I mean, that's for my streaming, for walking into the park, and then like a little tripod. So I have that. Then I have my wallet. I'll have sunscreen, lip balm, lipstick, sometimes water, sometimes like a little bag, a Ziploc baggie of like nuts or something, and then sometimes fuel rods. I haven't really been using fuel rods lately because I have just been using my charger. And so that's about what I carry. If I have my umbrella, I'll show you, hold on. I carry my umbrella with a carabiner on it, and then I hook this on the back of the Loungefly. Same with my poncho. My poncho just clips on here, and I keep it all on the outside so that when this gets wet, I don't put it on the inside of my Loungefly. So that's about all that I take into the park. I carry everything that I need, and then sometimes when people give me things, I mean, my Loungefly is pretty full by the end of the day. Thank you, John Pop. Hi, Don Keenbaum. So that's what I carry, and I find that it is plenty big. Now, what I will say is that some Loungeflies are bigger than others. Some are small. And some of them have 2 pockets and stuff like that. So if you're needing a certain size, I highly recommend that you check into the size. There's also Loungeflies that have ear holders on them. So it's a 2 zipper pocket, and they're bigger. Hi, 4-way flashers. Tracy E, hello. Ahmed, hello. So they do vary in how big they are. And the other thing I will talk about as far as Loungeflies go is they actually make dividers to put in them. I don't like them. They're it's just too small and too cluttered for that. I just throw everything in, and then I just go with it. Hi, Jay, Magical Disney's. Hello, hello. I'm sharing I forgot to share. So I don't know if anybody has any of the dividers or the things that you put inside of them. And, oh, okay. So, Don Keenbaum, have you tried it? So, I have tried them. And what I will say is that the bags that I try to use them, the divider was too big for the bag. Hi, Dina. So Lindsay's saying her favorite Loungeflies are the rectangular ones that come in the park. Not great in the rain, but they are great size. And I do not have one of those, but they are. So it's a square or rectangle, and they're bigger. They're much, much bigger. And then it's a canvas. It's not like the pretend leather for them. And so they're park exclusive. Hi, Austin. Hi, Veronique. They're not waterproof. Maybe, Veronique, I have never had problem with them in the rain, just to let you know. And maybe there's a disclaimer somewhere that says that they are not waterproof, but at the same time, I've never had a problem with them in the rain. So I don't know. Okay. But the dividers, I don't know. Okay. Renee says, I'm bringing one for you in August. It's black Walt Disney World with that matches your, oh my goodness. So you don't need to hunt one down. Ah, thank you, Renee. So I went to Disneyland Paris and I got the, where's the Disneyland Paris one? I don't even know where it is. Well, there's a Disneyland one that I just got. That's California. Oh, and then Paris is right there. So, do I have another Paris one? I thought I did. Oh, there's another Paris one way up there. I do not have Encanto. I don't have an Encanto Loungefly. There are so many characters and there are so many movies, and I do not have them all. So this is somewhere around 50 some Loungeflies, maybe a little closer to 60. And so I have a collection. I have a very nice collection that I'm very lucky to have. But at the same time, there are people out there who have hundreds and hundreds of them. The other thing too is I don't really have, we started this hanging them on the wall, just thinking that this is what was going to be here, and I officially have them all on the floor now. So I need a better system for like putting them there, and I know some people have shared with me like organizers and shelves and stuff like that, and I'm just not sure what I want to do with them. So hey Lexi Lou, hi Tim, hi Kathy. Yes, I am so lucky. So I'm going to show you my very first Loungefly that I ever got is that one right there. I had to figure out so that was my very first one, and my daughter gave it to me for my birthday, and it's Dumbo, and it's my favorite, and the zipper is broken on it, and I used it so much. And at one time, it was the only Loungefly that I had, and I used it every single day in the park. Hi, Darla. So I used it until it actually didn't work anymore. Hi, Kels. And so the collection just kind of went from there. I did see some in the parks, and I would pick them up. But I think I'm pretty good with going into the park and just not having to have every single one of them. But, you know, I'm pretty good with it. It has to be really over the top for me to want it. So how long have I been collecting? Like 3 years, Lexi Lou. I could take it to a shoe repair. Okay. Hi, Clint. So thank you for being here, everybody. Thanks for the Loungefly little chat this morning. How is everybody doing? Hi, Dream Marie. Thank you. We are, and again, I have to figure out how to keep this going, as well as put them somewhere else. So does anybody have, okay, I'm sure you can get the zipper repaired. I'm pretty sure I can. What is the white one with the blue face by Carl? That? So that is Yeti from Everest. So this Loungefly was sold in Animal Kingdom, and I would say that it is probably a good 4 years old. And so I've never used him. I've never taken, I purchased him, and he came into this house, and he has never been taken out of the house. And I'm so scared to use him. What is Tim saying? What is Tim saying? Hold on, I have to go back. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Christina Broker. Oh goodness, where is that? Oh, I didn't know we were telling. What did I say? Hello everybody. Hi, Villain Fan. So anyways, Tim's the one that has kind of helped me to put these all on the wall, and they are just held up there. It's a screw in the wall. Now, I do have some of them. You can see some of them don't have the straps hanging, and then some of them do. That's because I've used it and then I didn't put it back. And so this is all I use is pipe cleaners to strap the straps around and hang them on the wall so that they look a little neater. And the Kermit bag is $200 to $300, Tanya. Oh my gosh. So that is one of my prized possessions, and that bag, I'll get it and I'll bring it a little closer for y'all. So this Kermit bag is real soft, And so I'm always so afraid to get like a mark on him or anything like that. And so cleaning tips, Clint, honestly, I've not really ever had to like worry about cleaning a bag. Like I got something on it that I had to go and do, but I have heard usually literally they're so easy to care for. Water and like some soap just cleans a mark off. Bonjour, Fabrice. My wife probably has in her 30s, it seemed like a lot, but shares with your daughter who's 23. Yes, John. I will do, John. Hi, Holly, but this one is, again, prized possession. They had a Miss Piggy one, and I'm so sad that I didn't get a Miss Piggy one for myself. I gave one to my stepmom, and she did get my nieces and nephews in Texas. They wrote on it in Sharpie, and it won't come off. So that we haven't figured out how to get off. So that's Kermit. If there's one that you see on the wall that you would like me to get a little closer, just let me know, and I'll bring it closer to the camera. Hi, Stacy. But anyways, this Kermit I bought in the park, and I would say probably over 2 years ago. And I love him. Hi, Mike. So this one, would I take $300 for the bag? No, it's not for sale. You got Miss Piggy, but you're kicking yourself for not getting Kermit. Yeah. Sarah B. I know. We need to rescue Miss Piggy. You put up 3 baker's racks. It is a gingerbread house? Yes. So this gingerbread house, that came out last year. So December 2024 they brought the gingerbread series out. Oh my goodness, Alexis. Tanya just said, Tim said that he will make you a good deal on it. Thank you. So my Dumbo shirt that I'm wearing today, Darla gave it to me, and I'm pretty sure it's from TikTok Shop. Hi, Marilyn. Okay, so Tom found a lot of sellers on WhatsApp and joined so many of the giveaways. Hi, Miss Judy. Okay, so this is my newest one. And this is a double zip, so I wanted to show you what a double zip is, and I absolutely love this bag. Hi, Kaylee. So this is Disneyland Club 33. When you get, it's brand new, and so it probably does. It has all the stuffing in it still. I have not taken any of it out. So when you get a Loungefly, it comes with stuffing everywhere, and then you can see that each one of them has a lining to it too. I am very blessed to have such great friends that have other friends that got us into Club 33. And so when you go to Club 33, you buy all the merch. You don't not buy the merch. There are some things in there that only club members can buy, but the majority of the stuff you can just purchase yourself as long as you make it in there. So, I want to show you, this one has the ear holder, and there are matching ears to this, but it does have the straps, and then the ears would stick out on the side, on the top of it, but it does have straps to hold your ears in, and an extra ear pocket. These are my favorite because they're the biggest of the bags, and they have lots of pockets. But again, that's what it looks like on the inside and on the back side. That's usually how it comes, and I try to keep this on until I decide that I'm going to wear it. I got into Club 33 because Tanya has a friend, and she invited us. So, thank you, Tanya. I wouldn't have this. I have... Hold on, let's put this one back. Popcorn buckets falling over. This is a Club 33 bag as well. It also has a fanny pack. I don't know where my fanny pack is, but this is a Christmas edition. And again, another, you could only get it at Club 33. So this is a regular bag, and this is the majority of the bag is just like this. But on the inside has the patterns. I always love to look at the inside of a bag, and sometimes I could be sold on the inside of a bag. Look at Tink over there. Just by the lining, because sometimes the lining can be prettier than the outside of the bag. You would like to see how ears go on the bag? Yep, I have ears. Hold on, and I'll show you. I'm going to show you on a different bag. But I guess I'm not going to. Okay. So this Dumbo bag, this I feel like we got off of Amazon. It was gifted to me, but again, it has 2 zippers, and then I have this set of Christmas ears. Hi John, hi Kim, happy Friday. I gotta figure it out. I see people in the park with it all the time, but essentially it looks like this. And you just zip it up, and it's not gonna zip up all the way, and you do strap them down, but oh, hold on. But they sit in there basically just like that. And that's how they sit on the bag when you have them all like tucked in there, and like the straps are inside. And so then you would wear the bag like that, and then the ears would show out, and you have a bag with ears. The majority of the bags are not like this. So the majority are just 1 zipper. The other thing too is that if it's really important to you, some of the bags, and I will show you one, I love my Tiana bag, but what I don't like about my Tiana bag is the front pocket. So again, this Tiana bag is beautiful and lovely, and I love wearing it, but the front little pocket is like this little half zip, and you can't get a lot in there. But she does have an extra pocket on the inside. So I like the ones that have these pockets right here, and a lot of them, they all don't have that. So double check to see if you are one that likes pockets. Double check and make sure that it's like to your liking. Hi Chef. And again, you could love a bag. Like you could just really love a bag, and then you get it home and you're like, oh, well, that pocket wasn't how I thought it was going to be. But look how pretty the bag is. And they have other princesses It is a lip lock, 100%, and that is exactly what I put in there, Tasha. And then I use the other bag for other things, like everything else. So, Robin, I'm glad that you love your Loungeflys. Okay, so Carl Fredrickson, he came straight from Funko in Seattle. My friend Megan was there, and she's actually there now too. And she called me the other day and she was like, Janel, I'm going to Seattle and I'm going to Funko. And I was like, yes, please. And Megan knows me, so I don't know if there's going to be anything that I will want from there, but she saw Carl, and she also, it was a Dumbo. I don't remember which, oh, that Dumbo up there. So that Dumbo is the 80th anniversary for Dumbo. If y'all, can y'all see that? This Dumbo. That Dumbo. He's 80th anniversary Dumbo. So she brought me both. She got me both of those straight from Funko. And you couldn't get them, you couldn't get them like somewhere else, or you had to get them directly from Funko. And anyways, those two bags came directly from Seattle. I do like Christmas. You want your Loungefly to have side pockets. So I would say majority, if not all, they all have outside side pockets, not inside. Hi, Maddie. Good morning, Skate. You need your purses to have an inner pocket with zippers. Yeah. So these do, I don't have one that has an inside pocket, like with a zipper. They all have inside pockets, but not with zippers. So, the Haunted Mansion Club 33 bag, again, it's never been out of the house. I purchased it. It still has all the stuffing in it. There are some that I cannot, I have not ever used. My Orange Bird one, never used. Which else? This Dumbo one is from the 50th anniversary. I've never used it. And I would say everything else has pretty much been used. The Disneyland one, I haven't. Dollywood, I haven't. The London one, I have not. There are some that they're still hanging there, and I kind of refuse. I don't know why. I was never that way. I was never that way. And then when something, I was just like, oh, I never want anything to happen to this. But I used to feel that about Carl too. And I take Carl out every now and again. It has to be a really special occasion for me to take Carl out. Tomorrow and normal magic. Yep, it is. Tomorrow is a normal Magic Kingdom day. It is also Flag Day. And so we will be staying for the flag retreat. Hi, Lori, Miss Disney, Cassidy. It has no outside pockets. That's very interesting. Maybe I have some that don't have pockets, and maybe it's just the 50th collection. Is that the one with the castle on it? Lori, the cream colored one? Oh my gosh, Terry P, bonus $20 bill in your side pocket. Hi, Barbara. You have an insert that all your stuff goes in. So, Barbara, I was just talking about that. Like somebody gave me that like insert, and it just didn't fit. And so I didn't like really fiddle around with the insert. And so, I don't know. How do I store my ears? I'm not an ear wearer. So I have these ears. These are Christmas ears from 3 years ago. And I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm not an ear wearer. But all the ears that I do have, I just set them on top of my bags. And so I have ears that go with the 50th anniversary gold and blue bag. I have ears that match the Dumbo Sequins 50th anniversary bag, and that's a set, and I just stick them on top. I don't really have a way that I store my ears. These ears, if you want to know the story behind these and how I got them, I'll wear them because I think they're so pretty and I actually love them, and I've not ever gotten rid of them. But these were Christmas 3 years ago. Did I say that? 3 years ago, 2 years ago? And cast member Jason used to be at Casey's Corner, and I have some videos with Jason, and now Jason is a cast member over at Hollywood Studios as a character attendant. But Jason was the loud guy at Casey's Corner. And when I was on my TikTok days, we would always go. He was one of the cast members that we would go and say hi to on Mondays. Hi, Emily. Anyways, it was coming up on the taping of the Christmas show, and he invited me to go, and he said, do you want to come to the taping of the Christmas show and hang out in Magic Kingdom? And I said yes. And one of the requirements was you had to wear Christmas stuff. And I really wanted to look festive. And so I walked into Magic Kingdom and I bought myself a Christmas shirt that was long sleeve, and it was really, really hot. And I bought these ears so that if I got on TV, I would look like I was part of being there for Christmas. And I did get on TV, and it was a lot of like standing behind people. Anyways, it was a lot of fun, and I'll not ever forget it. And that's how I got those ears. And so I kind of never want to get rid of those ears because it was such a special time for me. My favorite Loungefly is Villains bag that I've had for a couple years, and my Beauty and the Beast with all the characters came out a couple months ago on Loungefly. So Jennifer, that's something I don't have a Villains bag, and I've wanted to get one as far as like bounding or for like a Halloween party. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, thank you. I need to wear that, and I do have, this needs to be my bag for tomorrow for Flag Day. So Barbara, I have them out. They're out on the table, so I'll make sure I have all of that out. So that'll be my bag for tomorrow. Thank you. Whitscar, I don't mind wearing ears. I've never been an ear person just because they like hurt my head sometimes. They are annoying to me getting on and off of rides, and then I end up just putting them down somewhere and losing them, and it's just something extra for me to carry around because I don't end up wearing them all day. So hi, Florida Parks After Dark. Hi, Stacy. But what was I saying? Oh, Villains. I need a Villains. Like, I need to get a Villains Loungefly, and I'm just waiting for one to speak to me. And that is what it's like for basically all of my bags. Like, I just wait for it to be like me to have some sort of reaction that I just think about the bag. Hi, Kevin. Wonderland Jojo, hello. The zipper just broke on your Loungefly. Oh, the zipper just broke. Well, again, everybody, maybe find a shoe repair place. You should try the ear. Yes. Or what I need to do is get because I always pull my hair up too, is they have like the hair ties with the little ears on them, and I need that too. Slinky Dog Mom, I got a couple of bags and wallets from a recent Aldi drop. They're great dupes for, oh, you know what? So I have seen those, Slinky Dog Mom, and I do feel like they do a great job with those little bags. Kevin, you should get Robin to shop for you. Hi, Charlie Boy. Good morning, Purple Fire. So I feel like if you were to look at my collection, there are 2 movies that you would definitely know that I have bags from those 2 movies, and it is Dumbo and Up. Do I ever buy Loungeflys from Box Lunch? Yes. One of my favorites from Box Lunch, and I get a lot of compliments whenever I wear it, is this one. This one. So this one I got, and this one might be on the cover of the thumbnail today. So this bag is big compared to the other bags that I have, and I love wearing it because if I really need to fit a lot of stuff in it, I can do it with this bag. But this one is from Box Lunch, and this one is, I think, from last December. I was there shopping for Christmas and saw this, and I was like, I have to have it, and I got it. And so Box Lunch has really, really good ones. What's the other place that has them? And the other place has them for really, a lot of them are inexpensive, but I'm kind of particular with like what they look like and the quality, and there are some that are kind of cheaper looking than others. But what is the green looking one between Kermit and the candy corn? This one, that's a Bug's Life. That's one of my favorites too. I get a lot of compliments on that. This one, Hot Topic. Thank you, Kevin. So Bug's Life, I got this Bug's Life one before, actually this one was gifted to me as well. I got this one before Bug's Life went, out of, like, not in Animal Kingdom anymore. And so Bug's Life, this one's on Amazon, and I think I have it in my Amazon store. I get a lot of compliments on this one as well. Hot Topic can have very good sales, Tracy. Under the Bug's Life, hold on. It's Christmas. This was this past year, 2024 Christmas pattern. So, this one, it's like little ornaments or lights, Mickey lights, and you can see they're kind of shiny. So, thank you, Amber. So Amber did post the Amazon link if you want to check them out. Like I said, I have some in there. I think the Bug's Life is in there, and I would say that Bug's Life one, because it's not in the parks anymore, is it's pretty popular. Any other bags that anybody wants to see kind of up close? The black one next to Angry Donald, that's the Disneyland one that I just got. The Bug's Life one is so curious. Okay, curious about the Orange Bird one. The Orange Bird one is really soft too, and that was a park exclusive for what? Flower and Garden. That might have been 2 years ago. I don't know if I can reach it. But so this Disneyland one, I got recently, like my trip to Disneyland. I like the iridescent. We had one here, and it was the Magic Kingdom one too, our Disney World one that showed the 4 parks on it. This one I got to go to Company D, which is like the cast connections or cast members only store. In California, they invite their family and friends to go there, unlike here in Disney World. I was so excited when we got invited to go because it was friends and family when we were in California. So we went there, we bought a lot of pins, and this bag was $29.99 when I was there, and I couldn't pass it up. So Primark has Disney merch too. They do, T. Michelle. I don't know that they have Loungeflys, but they do have Disney merch. I wore this one the other day, last Saturday, and I got, if you were on the stream, cast members kept saying, this is another Muppets bag that I have. I got this Muppets bag when I was bounding as the pickle milkshake, and I would say that it's probably pretty popular as well. And it might still, I got this on Amazon 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and if you are into Muppets, I would definitely maybe go try to find this one before it's completely sold out and very, very expensive. So, okay, I can't reach the Orange Bird one up there, but what I will say about the Orange Bird one is that it's just like the Kermit one. It's really, really soft material. They have, so at Primark, they have affordable ears. Let's see. Again, Amazon. And I know I didn't spend a lot of money on it. Is it the same price as in the parks? Generally, Crystal, it just depends on the type of the bag. So a sequins bag is the most expensive type of bag to buy in the park, and those usually run around $100 to $110. If it's just this this is like a regular park bag, this was probably $80. And then there's some, depending on what they have on them, that would probably be in the $90. I want to say that they're probably all $90 and above now. The Club 33 bag, which one? I have the Haunted Mansion one, and I have, where's this one? Is this the Club? Because y'all can see the 33 on it. The green bag. Did you ever get the circus? I haven't gotten it. Disney Magic 81, I haven't. This was the last bag. I bought 2 bags when I was in Disneyland, so I kind of have to recover. And so this is the last Club 33 bag that I got. And then I have the Christmas one and then the Haunted Mansion one. I'll show you all the Haunted Mansion one because it's really good. All right, because so it was the Haunted Mansion anniversary when we were there last year in September 2024. And so, yeah, Stacy, these are my colors right here. So I cannot wait to wear into the park. If you know a little bit, well, one, Disney has keys, and then we know like keys to the kingdom. I don't know. I have to do some research on all of the keys and the different keys. And then we also know that Disneyland for their 70th anniversary came out with the key. So I feel like keys are instilled in everything around the Disney name. And so I love the keys, and I think it's very meaningful, and they did a great job with the keys. Hi Mad Strawberry. What did you get? The Mickey Globe one? I don't have a Mickey Globe one. The Steamboat Willie one, that came out when Fantasmic came back out. So that's definitely, I think, they're going to be 4 years old this year. Does Tim have his own collection? No, but he does like to carry the Carl Fredricksen around. Are Loungeflys spacious inside enough to be a small diaper bag? I believe so. I mean, so I would say this one, like the regular park bags, are some of the smaller ones. And I don't know if you can see, they're pretty spacious. I mean, inside. I don't know, maybe one day I'll do an experiment on like how many, I don't even know what we could put inside of them, but how many stuffed animals can we get inside of it? Hi, Keisha. I think so, Keisha. You could definitely stack some diapers in there and the wipes. Is that a new popcorn bucket on the bottom right? It is. Y'all want to see it? So Kyle A got me this. This is the new popcorn bucket that has come out, and it does light up, and I'm gonna have to let me turn this light off so you can see. Stacy, for 3 years, maybe 3.5 years. And again, the first one was given to me by my daughter for my birthday. So it kind of became a thing. Like, it was kind of easy for my kids to give me bags. And so a lot of them have been given to me for birthday presents and stuff like that. This is the new bucket, and let's see, there is a setting where it will just go through the colors. Alexis, that's a good one. So that's the new bucket. It's the strap, and it's beautiful, and this is something that I will treasure for forever as well. Again, I'm just gonna have Disney souvenirs all over the place. So that's it, and that's what it looks like. So that is available at the park now. Happiest cruise I ever sailed. That's awesome. All right, let me turn this back on. It's gonna get bright. Hi. So that's it. I have a couple that I would love to have from, the parks now. If I didn't get them, I wouldn't be too upset, but like there's a Baymax one, and then also this Cheshire cat. They have the Figaro cat bag that is in Tomorrowland, and I feel like I would want the Figaro as a cat bag. And I'm not a cat person. I also love the Doug bag. They used to have a Kevin bag. I'm sad that I never got the Kevin bag. Hi, Stitch. Newer canvas style. Yes, so Mad Strawberry, we were talking about them. They're bigger, and I think people are worried about the canvas, but I honestly think the canvas could be cleaned very easily. Lamont, I hope you're having a good day. Well, I feel like, do you collect pins? Or nope, I don't collect any. This is literally my one collection, my biggest collection, and I didn't start on purpose. It kind of just happened, and here we are. So now we need more room, and we need more different kinds of storage and all of that now. Jolene, the Figaro bag is at the character warehouse. Oh, I totally missed that. There, Canadian Disney Mom, you can treat the canvas with the shoe cleaner. Oh, that's such a good idea. Yeah, I feel like the canvas bag, there would be ways to clean it. So, but yeah. I just have to make sure. I know Tanya's coming on. You guys know our friend, that crazy Disney lady. She is going to be out there making wishes come true. So definitely go over and give her a watch. But I'm going to send you guys over to her. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and talking about Loungeflys. And I'm glad I could show you some of them. And we will definitely do this again. Tomorrow is going to be a regular park day, flag day. We will we'll be in Magic Kingdom all day tomorrow. We will, don't tell anybody, but we're going to go try to ride Dumbo with the characters tomorrow morning. So we're going to go try to make sure we get that done. And that's how we're going to start our day with Minnie, a meet and greet with Minnie. And I have a new little Minnie shirt, and I'm going to wear my Minnie shoes, and I need a Minnie bag. But we're gonna go have fun tomorrow. And again, we'll be ending our day with the flag retreat at 5 o'clock in Magic Kingdom. So it's going to be a fun day, and I hope to see all of y'all there tomorrow. All right. I will see y'all. I'll see y'all later. Go show Tanya some love, and I will see you next time. Bye.